denied it.
Call me. I know what to do to get you approved.
If you've been denied or need help applying for your Social Security disability benefits, call 1-800-803-5090.
Thursday, Rob Lowe from 911 Lone Star joins us live Thursday at 7 a.m. on the KTLA 5 Morning News.
Good morning. I'm Eric Spielman in for Frank Buckley. Some residents near an Orange County landfill are about to hear a loud boom. We'll explain why.
Good morning. I'm Trevor Shirley live in Washington today. Family members of those who died in mass shootings are testifying on Capitol Hill, calling on Congress to do more to stop this kind of violence. Question now, though, will what they say be enough to move Congress to act? I've got that story coming up ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Carlos Herrera live in the newsroom. The battle to become the next mayor of Los Angeles heads to the November ballot with just two contenders. I'll be breaking down the results of the California primary coming up.
And good morning to you. I'm Lynette Romero in today for Jessica Holmes. Here's a question for you. How do you scrub your dishes? With a brush or a sponge? What researchers suggest you do. That's coming up.
Brush. I'm Sam Rubin, new here at 10 o'clock. The major Madonna movie, directed by Madonna, has its leading lady who beat out everybody else to get the gig. We'll talk about that. And one of the stars of Fresh Off the Boat is involved in an English remake of that great Netflix show, Call My Agent. We'll talk about 10% coming up.
All right, good morning. Skies starting to clear out here in Hollywood and most other areas except for the beaches where it's going to take a little bit longer before you get back into the sunshine. Temperatures for today on the warm side, 72 coastal. That's not bad, but downtown, 81, 98 in the San Fernando Valley. That's getting hot. 99 in the high deserts, 96 inland Empire and Orange County inland, up to 82 degrees. Eric.
Mark, thank you. Now at 10, the Orange County Sheriff's Department is conducting a controlled explosives detonation. You're looking live at the Frank Bowerman landfill in Irvine where the detonation is about to take place. The department's hazardous devices section is carrying out the exercise. This is just an exercise to safely destroy explosive materials. If you live in the area, you might hear a big boom. Don't worry. This is just an exercise. And nothing to be concerned about is what we're being told.
But we are going to join Sky 5 and Derek Bell, who is overhead, to talk a little bit more about what he's seeing there. Derek.
That's right. We're seeing some technicians there. They have dug 10 pits here. We believe that's where they've set those explosive devices. We think that they have moved from left to right on your screen there, and looks like they're hooking up the last devices to be detonated. As we said, it was about 10 o'clock is when they said that they would begin, and that is right about now. Let's pull out a little bit and I'm going to show you the massive landfill out here. We said it was the Frank Bowerman landfill. They're only using a portion of it, as you can see right here. Some of the vehicles are a little further away, and as we pan over to the right, you can see some of the bomb squad vehicles that are really, really a safe distance away. Now, we talked about the possibility of neighbors hearing some of these explosions going off. From our vantage point here in Sky 5, the neighborhood that is the closest is quite a distance away. So it would seem that if somebody actually did hear it, it'd be quite muffled and quite far away, depending, of course, on how large this explosion is. So again, over the Frank Bowerman landfill here in Irvine, this is Derek Bell and Sky 5 waiting for the bomb squad to detonate some of their unused explosives. Overhead, back to you now in the studio.
Derek, thank you. We'll keep an eye on what goes on there and bring you an update when it happens. First of all, though, last night's election. The results are in from our state's primary. The two biggest races here in Los Angeles County, Mayor of Los Angeles and Sheriff. KTLA's Carlos Herrera is in the newsroom with more. Good morning, Carlos.
Good morning, Eric. Voter turnout was exceedingly low last night. Only about 820,000 voters cast their ballots in LA County in the race to become Los Angeles' next mayor. Representative Karen Bass and billionaire developer Rick Caruso are now projected to advance to a November runoff, with more than 2/3 of the expected vote is already counted. Caruso holds a narrow but widening lead over Bass. 63-year-old Caruso met his supporters at the Grove, his shopping mall in the Fairfax district, for a rally last night. He said the results put him in a pretty good position to win 5 months from now and ultimately take over for Eric Garcetti.
I really want to do a great job for this city. I love it. And so I just feel like we're in a great path right now and the momentum is behind us.
The Republican-turned-Democrat joined the race for mayor later than other candidates. He's promised to find shelter for 30,000 unhoused people in his first year in office and wants to increase the size of the police department by 1,500 officers. Six-term Democratic Congresswoman Karen Bass would become the first woman mayor of L.A. and the second black person to hold the office if she wins. The 68-year-old L.A. native met her supporters on the roof of the W Hotel in Hollywood last night. She told them she is the best candidate to lead the city during the homelessness crisis and the notable spike in crime.
She knows how to bring people together and bring.
When we are in City Hall, we will stop the crimes of today by responding to neighborhood calls for more officers on the beat. And we will also prevent the crimes of tomorrow by investing in proven prevention and reduction strategies.
Early results are in for the LA County Sheriff's Office race with 58% of the expected votes counted. It appears Sheriff Alex Villanueva will be heading into a November runoff after failing to secure more than 50% of the votes. Villanueva has drawn intense scrutiny during his first term as sheriff. He's shifted his policies sharply to the right, advocating rougher law and order policies, but he's confident he's still the right man for the job.
Either way, tonight, runoff, we don't care. We're going to do it. We're going to deliver an answer for violent crime. That's definitely what our goal is.
His opponent will likely be former Long Beach Police Chief Robert Luna. He is the only candidate with no previous ties to the Sheriff's Department. If he were to prevail, he would be overseeing over 12 times the amount of sworn officers as he did in Long Beach. These candidates, of course, will appear on the November 8 ballot for the general election, where voters will ultimately also decide on a number of other races, including governor, Senate, and House seats. Eric, Lynette.
Carlos, thank you. We have some breaking news coming out of Berlin, Germany. A man drove his car into a group of students, killing a teacher and injuring nearly a dozen others. Police say the driver crashed into a shopping window about a block away. After the incident, he was detained and arrested by police officers. The teacher was on a school trip with her students. 9 people are in critical condition, but police have not confirmed how many are students. It's not clear at this time if the crash was intentional or an accident.
Happening right now in Washington, D.C., the House is holding a hearing on gun violence. And speaking in that hearing is a survivor of the Uvalde massacre, 4th grader Mia Cirillo. KTLA 5's Trevor Shirley is live in our nation's capital with more. Trevor.
Hey, Lynette, good morning. And she gave her statement to Congress in a pre-recorded message that she taped before she got there. Obviously, it was a very heart-wrenching and emotional hearing for everybody in the room. She was joined by other victims of gun violence and their family members. 11-year-old Mia Cirillo says she had to smear herself with the blood of a dead classmate and then play dead herself to survive the gunman in Uvalde, Texas. We also heard from a Uvalde emergency room doctor who described victims' bodies as pulverized by bullets. House lawmakers are debating their own range of gun safety measures. Those include a ban on assault weapons, certain ammunition, and high-capacity